guys, welcome to my channel. So today I just want to talk about faith is not just a feeling, but faith is a mindset, and I will basically be reading from Psalm 44. And guys, David here is saying that, listen, I may win my battles, but I don't win my battles because of the Lord. Because of my tools or my instruments, but I win my battles because of the Lord. He is with me. In fact, he says, I put no trust in my bow. My sword does not give me victory, but you give us victory over our enemies. You put our adversaries to shame. He says, Father, you give us so much victory that you put that you put our adversaries to shame. And it's just to say, like, this is the mindset that David had. Like, even when David went to fight Goliath, he didn't have the best tools or the best weapons to fight with. In fact, he had a slingshot and a rock, like a really small rock, or rather a stone or a pebble. But he was able to defeat Goliath because of his mindset, because of the faith that he had in his God. And I just want to encourage us, guys, to say that as Christians, we should not put our trust in the things of the world, but put our trust in the Lord. Because the things of this world, guys, they change. People change. 1 minute people are on your side, the next minute they're not. Money changes as well. 1 minute you got a lot of money, the next minute it's dry season. Your degrees as well. 1 minute your degree may open doors, but the next minute it can't really open doors. And this is why we ought to put our trust in the Lord, because the Lord does not change. He stays the same. He remains the same. And that's how we were also designed as human beings. God designed for us not to put our trust in earthly things, but he made it so that we can be able to have communion and when we have communion, or when we know him, then we are able to trust him, because you can't trust a person you don't know. If a person came here and told me that, listen, a stranger came and told me, hey, your mom tells me to ask for money from you, I probably wouldn't give them, because I don't know them, I don't trust them. But if a person I know, maybe a sibling of mine, comes and say, hey, my mom says, please give me, maybe money, and okay, assuming that this is a good sibling as well, not somebody dodgy, but I would give them because I trust them, I know them, I know their character, I know who they are, I know how they are. And so it's the same with God, guys. We can't trust God if we don't know him. So when we go back to basics, it is important for us as believers, it is important for us as Christians to know him, to seek him. And ways that we can know God, number one, is by reading his word. Number two, it is by through prayer. And number three, being around believers who are also interested in growing in Christ, and believers who really want to know God. And when we are in that type of environment, then we set up ourselves to be in a place where we can fully know and fully trust the Father.